And good evening, everybody, and welcome in to another presentation of the Zoners Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBN Sports. I am Russell Deese, and we are glad to have you on game number 2 in 24 hours from the Ed DeForest Sports Complex. Man, we had a good one last night between the Jones County Greyhounds and the Howard Huskies, but it's rivalry night tonight as the Seminoles try to break a 2-game losing streak to the Southwest Patriots. Before we go to the sidelines, quickly before we get started here, let's go down to the sidelines and Mark O'Quinn, who's got the head coach, the Westside Seminoles, Cedric Spoon-Risper. Go ahead, Mark.
Thank you, Russell. I'm down here with Coach Spoon. Coach, new year, new expectations the last 2 years against these guys. It didn't go your way, but tonight's a new night. It's Friday night football, best time of the year. Time for you guys to get back right. Just kind of just harp on what it means to have another go at Southwest tonight.
Well, it means a lot to us. The kids have waited, a whole another year. We've had 2 times when, it was a bad taste left in our mouths, but I think our kids have learned. They've grown up a lot, so we're senior oriented now, so I think they're ready for the challenge.
Coach Victor Dixon, your quarterback, he's a junior. This is his second year as a starter, first year starting last year. How important has his progression been? Kind of talk about that and what he means to this team and you guys coming out here with a W tonight.
Well, Victor's grown up a lot. We've seen a lot of improvement and just reading defenses over the summer. And, as the season went on last year, he matured a lot, and we're just so thankful that, he's growing up and his eyesight is becoming, the eyesight of a coach.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck to you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mark. We'll finish up. We'll take a break as we get our national anthem played. We'll take our first break of the night. It's the Zoners Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBN. We'll be back after this timeout.
Oh my, what a pizza pie. Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie. Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here, my kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a
20% of oral supplements. So whether you were trying to win a championship, set a new personal best, or just want to perform better and recover faster, VitaFuse Sport was developed for you.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority, now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
You want me to come back?
Welcome back to the Ed DePore Sports Complex as we await tonight's kickoff between crosstown rivals. It's the Westside Seminoles as they will host the Southwest Patriots. Let's bring in Marco Quinn, my sidekick here tonight. Mark, good to have you back and back in the booth with us tonight, even though you're down on the field at this very moment. But Coach Risper, you know, he's not going to get too excited in the pregame. He wants his kids level-headed. He knows how important this game is, especially for those guys that are seniors. This Southwest club is the only school in Bibb County to have ever beaten the Westside Seminoles, and they've done it 2 years in a row. And I assure you, they have not forgotten those 2 losses.
Yeah, absolutely not, Russell. Coach Spoon is always going to temper the emotions when it comes to his team, especially the storyline of, like you just mentioned, Southwest being the first Bibb County school to beat them a couple years back. And you know that's heavy on his mind, but he has his kids ready to play. He's a coach that's confident in his kids. He's confident in his team's ability. And I just can't wait to see these 2 match up in what's going to be a great, great game. It's Friday night football, best time of the year. Can't wait to see this one tonight.
Well, yeah, Mark, you also talked about Victor Dixon, his quarterback, and how he's matured. But across the front, we'll go ahead and give you his starters here tonight. At left tackle is number 79, Sean Adams. His left guard will be number 61, James Jordan. Center will be number 67, Jay Sean Booker. Right guard will be number 75, Chad Sanford. Right tackle will be number 76, Arrington Dowdy. His quarterback, as Mark has alluded to, will be number 6, Victor Dixon Jr. Running back will be number 15, Tyshawn Freeman. Wide receivers, number 12, Scooter Risper. Yes, that is Coach Risper's son. Number 1 will be Simran Farrar. And number 25, Landon Emery, and he will have a big impact on this game tonight as well. And number 10, Jalen Barden. And Mark, you've got the Westside defensive starters for us.
Yeah, starters for the Westside defense. Defensive end, number 48, Brian Burton. The other end, you had number 55, Cam Carson. Defensive tackle, number 53, LaMarvin Atkins. Defensive tackle, number 54, Calvin Henley. Inside linebacker, number 3, DeMarcus Faustin. The other inside line relying on their junior gunslinger, number 6, Victor Dixon. But let's talk about the last 2 years. I think there wasn't a single offensive touchdown scored from Southwest last year. However, they were able to outlast the Seminoles. So the Seminoles are going to have to make sure nothing like that happens. They're going to have to keep punt returns from happening for touchdowns. They're going to have to be careful on kickoff. They're going to have to be really disciplined on special teams, make sure there's no scoring turnovers that Southwest comes up with. So if they can limit that, they can limit big plays, especially on the special teams front. I think they're going to be well suited tonight. But nonetheless, both teams are going to go at it hard. It's going to be fast. It's going to be physical, and I can't wait to get this one started.
All right, let me give you the starting captains here for tonight's team. First for the Seminoles, number 8, that's Khalil McBride. Number 12 for the Seminoles, and that's Scooter Risper. Number 67, and we'll have to get that from the other side of the roster. And number 8, number 25, and that's Landon Emery. And your last one, number 67, is Joshawn Booker. For the visiting Southwest Patriots, it's going to be number 8, Jaden Williams. It's going to be one of them. Number 6 is Bernard Lawrence. He is also a junior. Number 62, and that maybe a 63, and that can't be 63. I don't have a 63 on the roster or a 62 on the roster. Number 13 is Sevion Jones. So that'll be your starter, your captains for tonight. Let's see, and Westside has won the toss. And they have opted to receive, and that's exactly what they'll do. Let's take our first 30-second time out, and we'll come back and we'll talk to the big Patriot himself, Joe Dupree. 1 minute till kickoff. We'll be back after this message. This is Zoner's Pizza, Gridiron Game of the Week.
Pizza pie. Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, "Oh my, what a pizza pie!" Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Welcome back to Ed DeForest Stadium here in Macon. We're getting ready for kickoff. Both teams are on the field. Let's go down to the sidelines with Marco Quinn with Coach Joe Dupree of the Southwest Patriots.
I'm down here with Coach Dupree. Coach, what is it going to take for your team to make it 2 out of this three-year period, taking home the W tonight? What do you need to see from your team?
Just got to limit our mistakes, no turnovers on offense, tackle on defense, and just make plays when the opportunity presents itself.
Coach, we appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mark. Mark will head his way back up to the booth so he can put the headset on. We'll get ready to go for tonight's game. So, Seminoles won it. The toss, and they will receive. And back deep for the Noles will be Jalen Barden will be one of them, and the other one will be Landon Emery. And the Patriots make it on the field. A great game last night here, folks, in case you missed it. It was a 4-quarter Donnybrook between ranked number 5 Jones County Greyhounds as they took on the hosting Howard Huskies from here in Macon. Jones County opened up the scoring on the first play from scrimmage last night on a 65-yard touchdown pass. And we were off to the races, and it turned out to be a great physical battle all night. Jones County threw a touchdown pass late in the game of about 30 yards and then held on their own 29 on a 4th down play. They stopped him about 2 inches short and to preserve the victory, and they won at 34-28. All right, Alante Tarver will kick it away. And it'll be a line drive kick, and it'll be taken by Landon Emery. Emery is going to come to that far side, and he's going to get spun down along the 32-33-yard line. One of the first men there was number 22, Jordan Holmes, for the Patriots. Mark has made it back up from the sidelines, and let's see if we can get him to catch his breath. You all right? I was worried about you.
Oh, it's good. It's still hot and muggy. That sun needs to go down.
You know it, dog. Pull you up a chair and have a seat, son. Yeah, you young guys, something else.
Got to get that cardio in.
Yeah, you just got it in. All right, we'll line it up. Victor Dixon will be in a shotgun. He'll have a single setback, and that'll be Freeman. He'll look straight back. Going to throw it, and he's going to hit Freeman out of the backfield, and he's got 7, 8, 9 big yards before he is brought down by number, I believe that was 9 on the play, not for sure.
Yeah, it was number 9, Randy Green.
Oh, yeah.
On the stop, linebacker for Southwest. Way to get the ball in space. A good throw by Dixon.
Yeah, and he is, let me tell you something, Randy Green is one fine football player. I got to talk to him the other day, as I have often as a lineman of the week at the Touchdown Club. I believe he's already got an offer on the table from the Citadel. Low snap, and they're going to get it to Freeman in time. He's going to get on the corner and make a little something out of a bad play. And he picks up about 4 yards on it and gets enough for the first down, Mark.
Yeah, a little bobble right there on the snap. Wasn't looking very good, but they were able to make something out of it. Had number 12, Tyjun Blash, on the stop for the Patriots.
Once again, across the front, they go Adams, Jordan, Booker, Sanford, and Dowdy. Quarterback will be Dixon. Running back will be Freeman, Risper, Farrar, Emery, and Barden will be your wideouts. So go splits to either side, and we'll get moving that time by the tailback, and he's going to move early, and Freeman just stepped ahead of time. I tell you what, that's a big old hoss at tailback back there.
Yeah, I've been sitting here for the past few minutes thinking about just the size of Tyshawn Freeman. A kid who's that big and can run the ball downhill that fast. That's dangerous.
So it brings up a second down, first down and 15 at the 10:35 mark. Opening drive here from the Ed DePore Sports Complex. Russell Deese and Marco Quinn, glad to be with you here tonight. Going to take, and Dixon's going to throw out here to Freeman, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to get hit once, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's not going to break the second or third. And now we may get a late hit out of bounds here, and I'm not for sure. But the big boy ain't hard, ain't easy to bring down.
Having a hard time bringing down Tyshawn Freeman, Russell. Great throw from his quarterback. Caught him out in the flat. On the tackle there for Southwest, that was going to be number 5, Michael Clyde. Had to come in and help his buddy who bounced right off of Tyshawn initially.
I've got a report from the Central Georgia Sports Report, Michael Lau. He said Heath Road is backed up, folks waiting to get in this thing. We may get a full house before it's over. Go to Freeman again, and we're going to get Lake Flag come in there, and I believe somebody's going to get a hold.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to move Westside back. Probable hold on the play. Yeah, that's what the refs are signaling, and that's big. You don't want to make those mistakes early on and be as crisp as possible. And especially don't want to stall out the momentum that they've gained from this drive so far.
Well, they picked up the first down, and they've gone backwards since. And they're going to have to get going to be declined, third down. Ball rests along the 41-yard line, just a little short of it. If you're just joining us, we just kicked it off. This is the opening drive. And we certainly will take time to thank our sponsors after this opening drive. But it is the Zoners Pizza Game of the Week on DSPNSports.com, on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Dixon going right down the middle. Got a man on the 31. Going to break 3 on the 20. He's going to roll into the 11 or 12. And that's number 25, Landon Emery. And that's just as we talked about in pregame, Mark. We knew he would be a focal point here tonight. He is an outstanding wide receiver for the Noles.
What an amazing pass and catch by Victor Dixon to Landon Emery. Great patience in the pocket, great pass, great catch. But let's brag about this offensive line. Great pass blocking on that play. Gave their quarterback enough time to set up and make the great pass for the Noles.
Ball is going to be first down on the 10. Maybe it's first and goal, and I believe it's dead on it, so it is. Dixon in a gun. Going to go to Big Freeman. Going to step in there. Going to bounce off 1, not 2. And big number 95 bowed him up and pushed him back.
Yeah, great push by the Southwest defensive front. Number 95, Jerome Denson on the stop for the Southwest Patriots. The play before, I forgot to mention, it was number 9, Randy Green, that pulled down Emery from behind and prevented that touchdown.
Randy is some kind of player.
Just a lot of great players on both sides of the ball, Russell.
There's a lot of talent in these two schools right now.
Really like the direction Bibb County football is going. Had a great game, great talent last week last night on display.
Dixon in a shotgun, going to pump fake, going to throw in the middle, incomplete, and boy, number 50, what was that, 58, 59 on him? There was a middle linebacker or the outside backer on that side, and he almost got his big paws on it, take it away for an interception.
Yeah, he almost had a chance, just a little bit out in front for his receiver, but still, he's getting a lot of time. He's getting a lot of time to work with. Dropping back for the pass. Kudos to the Westside O-line right now.
Yeah, I believe that was senior Anthony Henderson.
Anthony Henderson, great play by the senior linebacker.
So they come up and they're running in a 3-4 on the defense, and Dixon's going to roll to his right. Going to look, throw in the corner. Nobody there, and we got a flag. Yeah, and I guess they're going to get him a holding right there in the end zone. That's going to give him half the distance to the goal line.
Yep.
And I believe automatic first down.
Not what you want if you're Southwest. Doing a great job of a goal line defense so far, and that's just not what you want to see. Just another momentum killer. Giving Westside another chance, moving them up. We'll see how Southwest responds.
So it is a little humid out here tonight as the window is starting to fog up. He waved it off? Or was it against Westside? This call's going against Westside.
Do we know what the call was?
Legal use of hands, I guess. Let's see. What are they doing here?
Yeah, I could have swore the cornerback was wrapping up the receiver. Maybe it was the other way around. Are they? Oh, okay. It's going against the Patriots, it looks like.
Yeah, it's
hold.
Yeah, defensive
holding. As we suspected.
And the linesman sitting there, field judge holding the ball, and he's pointing back toward the west side. Do an indication you ought to be facing the way you're going with the penalty. So that moves the ball down to the 4-yard line. And it is not an automatic first down, so it's a repeated second down. But now it's second down inside the 5. Dixon will be in a shotgun. They go wides to either side with slots. Take and look. Going to look for Scooter Risper in the back of the end zone.
Looks like we have another pass interference.
Yeah, that's going to go against 25 on the Patriots, covering Scooter Risper.
Yeah, I like the patience I'm seeing from Dixon so far in this game on this first drive. A lot of patience back there, allowing his play to develop. His receivers get into space, which they're doing a great job of, giving the Southwest cornerbacks all they can handle right now.
So now it's 2nd down and 2.5 for second to go from the 2.5-yard line. Dixon's going to get his call.
Might be a good time to hand it to old 15.
Yeah, I think he'd fall on you and get 2.5. And we're going to get a timeout, and I'm not sure what's going on. But Coach Risper's the one that called it and didn't like what he saw. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Ed DeFore Sports Complex. Russell Deese, Marco Quinn with you. Opening drive, and it's moving toward a 4-minute drive here now for the Seminoles, as they are now 3rd down and goal. Ball is placed at the 2.5. I thought it was 2nd and goal at the 2.5, but it's obviously 3rd down and goal from the 2.5 after a couple of half the distance penalties. Go under center this time. Well, Dixon with Freeman, and he's going to give it on the counter, and we're going to get a flag, and we're going to get encroachment on the defense.
Man.
And
Third penalty in a row for
So now we're at
Southwest.
the 1 3/4 mark now on 3rd down. So they've gone from the 10 to the 5 on a penalty, from the 5 to the 2.5 on a penalty, and now to the 1 1/4-yard line, and that's where they're at. So they'll bring in some new personnel in the backfield this time. They'll have Freeman back there, of course. Dixon will go under center, take and give it to the inside man, and he's going to step in for a touchdown, and that is number 8, and that's Khalil McBride in for the score.
Yeah, great counter play right there. A wonderful handoff. We have number 8. Who do we?
Khalil McBride.
Khalil McBride, excuse me. Taking the ball in the end zone for 6 for Westside. Again, wonderful counter play to put Westside on the board. Big for them to score on this first drive, score early, get the momentum going. It's a great drive altogether. Great passing, great running, great blocking.
Extra point coming from William Hung, and it is up and good. Timeout on the field, 8:17 to go in this one in the first period of play. Seminoles take the opening drive, and they drive it for a score. We'll be back 7-0.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Welcome back to Ed DeFore Sports Complex. It's a Zoners Pizza Football Friday night here on DSBN. And while we're at it, we want to thank our other sponsors, and we'll get to those here in just a few minutes. As we get the kickoff, Wong.
Khalil McBride. Yeah.
We'll get it done. and he'll do the honors. 8-17, Patriots got 2 men back deep, one to stand along the 10, one along the 5, and it'll be a squib kick that'll come along the 20. And finally, Jaquez Penniman will pick it up, and he's going to get hit. He may get a safety. They may give him to the 1. Let's see. Did he get out? Yes. They gave him to the 1.
Wow. But number 2, Jalen Kennedy, coming up big for the Noles.
They call him Hollywood, baby.
Got to show up on special teams, always a big factor if you want to have the upper hand. On the 2-yard line, this is not the way that Dupree wanted to start his offense off tonight. They will start out with their backs indeed against the wall. Let's see how the offense can come up and respond in this position.
Yeah, and remember, Mark, these last 2 games in which Southwest has beaten them, they had less than, I think, 60 yards in the first game they won in total offense, and not much more than 100 last year when they won the game. And it's direct results of turning the ball over.
Yeah, like we alluded to earlier, big special team plays, scoring on turnovers have really helped Southwest these past couple of years.
Antonio Ballantyne will be out to this near side. Valentine, rather. And Southwest is going to call a timeout immediately. While we're here, and then before we go to a break on this timeout, let's talk about our sponsors here tonight.
Yeah, where's that Zoner's Pizza at?
Yeah, well, I didn't have time to go get this pizza stove. So it is the Zoner's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week, and it is each and every week. Don't forget, starting on August 30th, we'll be live at Zoner's Pizza every Thursday night for 2 hours, talk a little college football with you, and a fantastic pick'em contest. So Zoner's Pizza, I want to thank them. Our other sponsor this year is VitaFuse Sport. And VitaFuse, get in the game, stay in the game. VitaFuse Sport Infusions. If your team is not using it, they should be now. Lester Miller, attorney at law. The Cottages on Wesleyan. Macon Boots. Macon store for boots. And if you go to maconboots.com right now, you can register and get a free pair of boots. Tell them you heard about it on dsbnsports.com. You park them, you sell them. The car lot for you, 3306 Vineville Avenue. Texas Border Grill, Kudzu Seafood, Cherokee Brick and Tile, Apparel Authority, BT Media Productions, btmediapro.com, and that gets us in to our sponsors for this year, and we appreciate all of these gentlemen being a part of the broadcast this year. So we get an offsides from the Seminoles, and that moves it out just to the 6, and they get a little breathing room. Frazier will be under center, and he's going to take, and he's going to give it to number 4, is running back on that far side, and he's not going to have much room to run, and that's Quantavia Rutledge.
Yeah, we had number 3, DeMarcus Fawston on the stop, leading a host of Westside Seminoles on the stop there. Yeah, that's something you didn't want to do if you're Westside. You don't want to give Southwest any breathing room after making that great stop on special teams, nearly getting the safety, pinning them back. You don't want to make it any easier for them, and that's what they were doing with that last encroachment penalty.
So Malik Frazier will be your quarterback in the backfield. They'll take and they'll give it up the middle this time, and he'll go from the 7-yard line and get out pretty close to a first down, and then get him out to the 13. I believe that was Covante Rutledge again running the football, and it was. And Covante is on fire, and he just went up and shook the hand of his offensive line. They got him a big push right there. And they got a push on that one because he picked up almost 4.5 big yards right up the middle of that Westside stiff defense.
Yeah, great blocking by the Patriots. Stop by number 35, Naaman Anthony for the Noles.
Take, and he's going to give it to Rutledge again, and not much running room. He'll get, we'll call it 2.5 before he's brought down on the corner over there.
Number 21, Jalen Burnett, outside linebacker for the Noles on the stop.
Montez Askew checks into the game. They'll bring Ballantyne out to this near side as the wide split. Flag on the play, and I think we're going to get a delay of game here. And that's exactly what it'll be. Backed up to the 10-yard line. In a shotgun this time, Malik Frazier. Going to look and was going to try to throw it in the flat, and I don't think his receiver set up very well, and he got outside, and he got across the 20 out to about the 21. He's going to be short of the first down. That's going to bring up a third down and about 3 yards to go. They'll mark him at the 21. He's going to have to get that ball across the 23 to pick up a new set of downs.
Yeah, good hustle by the quarterback there. Eventually pushed out by number 32, Nate Brookins, and number 7, Jalen Parker of the Noles. Westside brought the blitz, tried to get around it, but were able to bring up the third down.
Marquavius Henderson checks into the game for the Patriots. To the far side will go Jaden Williams. Another delay of game. So it's still third down and 7 now. That backs them up 5. They've got to get from the 16 out to about the 23, so almost 7 to go here on this play. Taking the backfield, and they're going to give it to Henderson, and he's going to fall forward, and he's going to get to about the 22-yard line. He's still going to be a little short.
Stopped by number 55, Cam Carson, for the Noles. Good pursuit by the West Side defense this series, and another flag.
Wow, too many flags in this game already.
A lot of flags early.
Southwest had 3 flags, maybe 4 on the defensive side of the ball on that West Side drive for the opening touchdown, and now they've had 4 on the offensive side of the ball already, 2 tonight. So that's not good.
Not how you want to start out a game, Russell. See if they can clean it up, get something going here. Going to try to spread them out.
Frazier will be in the backfield by himself. And I about lost my mic there for a minute. So it's going to be a 4th down, and they'll be forced to kick it away. Back deep for the Seminoles will be number 10.
Great job by number 21, Jalen Burnett, the outside linebacker for the Noles, sitting back on his assignment and closing in on the receiver right when he caught the ball, forcing the drop and bringing up the 4th down for the Patriots.
So Victor Dixon and company will get the ball back for the 2nd time tonight, and we got another flag, and they've moved again on the offensive line, and it was either 3 or 4 penalties on the defense in the opening drive, and I think it was 4, and they've had at least 6 here.
Yeah, Russell. Aside from the few good runs they had in this series where we saw a good push from the offensive line, not many good things from the end of the Southwest Patriots right now, and it's really just due to penalties and getting in their own way. Definitely need to shore those up going forward.
So on a 4th down play, they'll try it again here. And it'll go straight up, and it's going to be a short kick that's going to hit on the 27, and it's going to hit like a 9-iron, and it's going to get lucky to get to the Southwest 33. And another flag on the play, and that came around the 20-yard line. This may go against the Seminoles. Offsetting personal foul is the call, so the Seminoles will take the ball right where it landed along the 33-yard line, and they'll have first down and 10 right there. So Victor Dixon will bring them to the line for his second position here of the first period of play. 5:45 to go in a shotgun. Dixon throws it out in the flat and got a man out there, and he's going to waggle his way across the 30 and fall into about the 27-yard line. And we got another flag coming in from the side, Judge, and I don't know what in the world that one's about.
Ref's getting a good workout tonight.
Golly.
Look at that wrist. Oh, man.
Trying to see who completed that pass out there to that time. I believe. Let's see. I believe that was.
Right.
Yeah, Westside's ball. No flag, and I don't know. Well, he threw it so deliberately at the end of the play. How can it be no flag now? I mean, it was the end of the play.
Maybe he decided there had been too many thrown. He just wanted to give him a break.
Yeah, obviously so.
Randy Green on the stop there for the Patriots.
Jalen Parker in the game, and let's see, they'll throw it out here to Farrar. And Farrar is going to have some room to run, and he's going to get down to the 20-yard line before he's put down.
Westside continuing to move the ball well, getting the ball out in space, working up the field. Yeah, number 25, Michael Clyde, who finally brought down the receiver for Southwest.
So first down and 10 for the Noles. Dixon will be in the backfield with Freeman behind him. And let's see, that will not be Freeman this time. This will be McBride. Take low snap. Going to try to throw a fade, and he got in trouble. Now he looks in the middle, and he's got a man right inside the 15 onto the 14-yard line. And that was number 10 on the reception, and that was Jalen Barden.
Yeah, great throw and catch right there from Dixon to Jalen Barden. Just great patience in the pocket, great pass blocking again. By the Noles. Pretty much able to do whatever they want to offensively so far in this game.
So Barden will go to that far side. Scooter Risper will check out. In the backfield, they'll have Khalil McBride along with Freeman this time. And they're going to go under center, and Coach Risper is going to call a timeout again. And he is, Vanshawn Jackson is catching a little bit of his wrath. So 3:54 to go here in the first period of play. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 7-0 is your score. Noles are driving. We'll be back after this timeout.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Wesleyan, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Wesleyan.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. 3:54 to go here in this first period of play. Second down and about 2, and they'll go to Big Freeman at tail, and they're going to chase him behind the line of scrimmage, and they're going to rip you up and tear him up and put him down right along the 17-yard line, and that's going to be a 5-yard loss. And that was very, very good pursuit that time. Didn't fool them on the Patriots' defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, great pursuit by the Patriots. Number 3, Marquez Baxter. Number 25, Michael Clyde, coming in with the stop. A great play by the DB and the linebacker to get louder on that play and get a big stop for the Patriots. Desperately needed it this time. Anything to slow down the momentum of the Seminole offense would be great for the Patriots right now.
Farrar will come to this side along with Scooter Risper. To the far side, we'll go Landon Emery and Barden. And in the backfield this time, let's see, we're going to get a false start. Man, they are wearing the flag out. It's not going to be, it's going to be threadbare by halftime. I believe that is probably, I'll tell you what, when somebody start keeping a score of how many flags we got here coming up, get another piece of paper out because this has really gotten to be way too many. Victor Dixon straight back, gonna look, got a man, he was trying to go to Scooter Risper down on the 7, threw it behind him and low, and that's gonna bring up a 4th down play now coming. Ball is gonna be on the 22-yard line. They've got to get to the 10 to pick up a new set of downs.
Yeah, just underthrown there by Dixon, trying to hit Risper. Number 6, Bernard Lawrence almost came in and got the pick, just a little too low for him. Almost got there.
So Tyshawn Freeman will check out. And this time they'll go McBride to one side along with Emery. Risper and Farrar down here.
Yeah, we had
and another flag.
Yeah, we had number 8. Number 8 on that play.
2:47 to go in the first.
Jump early.
It's a little slow atmosphere tonight. It's with all these flags, I think it's probably, about 9:45 now?
Yeah.
We ain't got to the first yet.
Oh, man.
Football Friday night, looks like we're going to miss that.
Yeah, we're going to still be going as they're coming on. We'll be in the 3rd.
Low snap on a 4th down play. Dixon going to scramble for his life. Going to throw down on the sideline. Did he complete it? Doesn't matter if he does because it's now he was trying to go to Scooter Risper and it falls incomplete. And so the Patriots are going to make a defensive stand, and now they're going to try to get their offensive woes straightened out.
Yeah, great stand there by the Patriots. Number 58, Anthony Henderson on the pursuit, flushing Dixon out of the pocket there on that play. Big time for Southwest as they're able to hold Westside, get this ball back, and see if they can, 1, get some plays off, and 2, move the ball on this series and get some momentum going.
Malik Frazier steps in. Savon Jones will go to the far side, to this near side. They'll go trips to the far side. Now they'll spin a man in motion from left to right, and they're going to give it on a little jet sweep. And that is Montez Askew, and they lowered the boom on him. And we've got another flag, and it's going to be a false start, I believe.
Number 7, Jalen Parker with a huge hit for the Noles. Coming across the field in hot pursuit and just laying the boom there on that play. Again, that was number 7, Jalen Parker. Do we have another flag?
Yeah, on the far sideline. I think that's going to be that he left early. So it was a legal shift, and they declined it at 2:36 mark, which we're still in the first period, and it's 5 after 8 on a game that started on time at 7:30. So 2nd down and 10, 2:36. They'll go trips to that far side again. Penniman will be out there. Askew will be out there, and Jones. Valentine to this near side, going to throw on a run, and almost picked off. Had a man running right for that ball, and he almost got it.
Yeah, free safety number 32, Nate Brookins, did a great job of following the quarterback's eyes on that play. Had it right in his hands. Missed opportunity, but nonetheless, great break on the ball. Great play for the Noles defensively. Noles have a lot of speed on that defensive front, and the linebackers doing a great job of pursuing, getting across the field laterally, and keeping Southwest from moving moving up the field.
So 2nd down and 10, 2:28. They'll go trips to that far side again. Another flag on the play. That's number 3,468.
Might be some gassers in their future. Monday,
yeah.
Just a few.
Coach Dupree, somebody's going to have a fun time at practice. And Coach Dupree's going to call a timeout, and somebody's fixing to have a come-to-Jesus meeting, as they say. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 2:28 to go here in the first period of play. Noles still lead it 7-0. We'll come back after this. It's the Zoners Pizza Game of the Week on DSBN.
It isn't said enough, but America is the greatest country on earth. We at Macon Boots know that without hardworking people like you, we wouldn't have any of this. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you make. You are proud of your job, your work, and yourself. You should also be proud of the boots you wear. We have all of your favorite brands at the best prices you will find in Middle Georgia. Macon Boots wants to serve you. Come see us at 3182 Vineville Avenue across from AutoZone. Like us on Facebook. Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. We'll try to get this one going here. Split wide as Jones in the slot. It's going to be 7 Askew. To the near side will be Penniman. In a shotgun. Look, and he's going to sprint. Now he's going to take off and run. And he's got a man leaning down on the ball along the 35-yard line. And he had Sevian Jones short of the first down. Going to bring up a 3rd down. We're going to call it a long 2.5.
Yeah, pretty well defended throughout the play by the Seminoles, but 13 was able to roll out, get into space. Good throw and catch there.
Barden will go back in on the punt for the Seminoles. Southwest, well, they're coming in, stopping the play again. We got timeout by Westside. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:43 to go in this one in the first period. We'll be back.
Win? Do you want to crush the competition? Do you really want it? To be the best, you need the best in nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport. VitaFuse Sport provides IV hydration, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids for serious athletes. Our infusions are nearly 100% absorbed compared to only 20% of oral supplements. So whether you are trying to win a championship, set a new personal best, or just want to perform better and recover faster, VitaFuse Sport was developed for you.
Welcome back as we get the punt away, and it's going to be a short one. Going to land on the 42-yard line of the Seminoles. It's going to come up to about the 44, maybe the 45. They'll get him to 44, and that's where the Noles will set up shop tonight for their 3rd drive of this first period. Had 2 long sustained drives, got a touchdown out of one of them, did not out of the second one. So let's see what Southwest can do here defensively. I mean, Mark, you're only down 7 here. It's 1:34 left in the first period. They get a stop here, go to the second period, and try to regroup. Going to give it to Big Freeman, and that ain't going to help you regroup right there. He's going to bust it off for 14 big yards. He's going to cross midfield, and he's going to roll on in to the 41-yard line of the Patriots before they bring him down.
Yeah, Jaquez Penniman, number 5 for Southwest on the stop after a big game by number 15, Tyshawn Freeman for the Noles. Like you said, Russell, yeah, they're still in it, but they're going to have to play more discipline on both offense and defense, moving the ball on offense and keeping the gains to minimal for Westside on defense.
And the ball's going to get past the quarterback, Dixon, and it's going to go all the way back. They're going to mark him on the 45-yard line, so he's going to lose 13 yards on the play. And just when something starts going good for either one of these guys, something bad happens.
Yeah, Russ, that's about the third time for Westside after a big game that they have shot themselves in the foot. And it's just been the tale for both of these teams tonight. They can't get out of their own way with penalties and mishaps.
Scooter Risper will come back in motion. A little mishandle by the quarterback again, and Big Freeman's off to the races. He's going to get one. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to break another tackle, and he's going to run it all the way down to the 18-yard line, maybe the 17. But I believe we're going to get a hold way back here on the 48-yard line. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Inside, away from the play, too, I think, now, because that's about where he cut it back inside. So the big man can move if he can get to the second level.
Yeah.
And on this hot, humid night, might be good to bring him to the sideline and give him a blow.
Let him regroup.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, once he gets to that next level, he hits another gear for sure.
So that's gonna move it back. Started on the 42 with a first down. Went all the way back to the 45. Now they're back on the 42. So second down and about 25 to go here. Snap to Dixon. Going to look. He's going to throw a little middle screen. Got a man underneath. Going to cross the midfield stripe. Going to cut it back in. But he's going to be brought down after he picks back some of the yardage back up. He got to the 46 of the Patriots. And that was number 10 on the reception.
And number 25, Michael Clyde on the stop for the Patriots.
And that's going to end the first period of play, which we thought would never end. But it's 7-0. Westside's got it, facing a second down and about 16 when we come back. It's the Zoners Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSPN Sports. We'll be back after this time.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed DePore, Russell Deese, and Marco Quinn. Glad to have you with us. Opening week of GHSA football here on the network and really around the state tonight. It all gets cranked up. We were a little bit exclusive last night. Dixon on a roll, going to get away from that man, going to look, going to try to throw it down that sideline, going to follow it incomplete. Try to go to Scooter Risper, and it falls incomplete. And that's going to bring up a fourth down, rather, in about 15. So a promising drive, and just to give you an example, we started keeping up with the penalties at about, the 3-minute mark left of the first period. How many we got, guys?
I think we're at 15 right now.
In a 3-minute time span. In a 3-minute
I don't know if you have
span.
any flag records in the first quarter in your archives, but that has to compete for one of the highest totals, huh?
Of all the things you don't want to keep a record of, that would be it. So the Noles will have to kick it away. And wait a minute, are we going to
Timeout by Coach Dupree.
And I think Coach Dupree maybe not have had personnel in there that he wanted to do. Well, how about let's take one more commercial. We'll be back after this timeout. Zoner's Pizza on DSPN Sports.
Oh my, what a pizza pie. Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie. Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Welcome back to Ed DePore Sports Complex. After another timeout, we are back. Number 5, Penniman will be one of your deep men for the Patriots on this punt. Here's the snap. Going to get a good kick away, and he's going to get it to turn over down on the 10-yard line. And it's going to be a fair catch. And let's see who it was that that was number 25 for the Patriots, and that was Michael Clyde. So the Patriots with 11:43 to go here in this second period of play will take over, but they're going to be pinned kind of deep in bad territory. They're going to go trips to this side. Frazier will be in a shotgun. He's going to run the jet sweep, and he's going to cut it inside, and he's got a man that's running hard. And that's number 5, Jaquez Penniman. And he's going to have a first down, and we're very close to it if he doesn't have it.
Great run by Penman. Westside defensive front had a great angle on the play. It was good pursuit, but Penman was able to be very shifty on that play and pick up some yards that were well and hard fought for. Number 7 on the stop for Westside. Jalen Parker has been very active all night. Been all over the place for the Noles at that outside linebacker spot.
Penniman and Sevion Jones will come to this near side. To the other side will go Kenneth Bally. Take and look. Frazier's going to throw it over the middle, and I had a man down there that he was looking to get. And that was number 1, and that was Antonio Valentine he was looking for.
Yeah, just missed. Number 35 for the Noles, Naaman Anthony, dropping back in coverage with the pop. That ball was just out of reach, though.
Jones will check out. Alante Tarver will be one that'll check in. Askew will check out. And number 23, Henderson, will check in. Third down, need about 2 to pick up a new set of downs. And Jaden Williams will be the part of this side. Penniman will be to the slot on the other side. They're going to take and they're going to leave it with Henderson, and he's not going to get it. He's going to lose yardage. He's going to lose 2. He make it 4 yards from the 22 back to the 18-yard line. And so the Noles are going to put Jalen Barden and number 25, Landon Emery, back to receive this punt.
Number 54, Calvin Henley on the stop for the Noles. Once again, a great push up front for the Noles defensive linemen. Great pursuit. They're having their way with the offensive line, the Patriots, tonight.
Here's the punt. And they're going to return it, and he's going to get to the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. And that was Jalen Barden on that return.
Yeah, Russell.
Yes, go ahead.
I was going to say, we see some flashes from the Southwest offense. We're going to definitely need to see a lot more if they're going to stay in this game. This defensive unit for Southwest is only going to be able to hold up for so long because the Southwest offense, they're going to crank things wide open here pretty soon once they finally get out of their way and become more disciplined on penalties. So we're really going to have to see a lot more from Southwest offense going forward.
Yeah, but you know what, Mark? Here we are again in a Southwest-Westside game where it's a 7-point ball game, 3-point ball game. Southwest has no offense, but Westside can't put the ball in the end zone. And there's a huge defensive play right there by the Southwest Patriots. And they got Khalil McBride 7 yards, make it 5 yards, 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage for a 6-yard loss.
Yeah, Russell.
And this is just going right back to one of those games like they've had the last 2 years.
Yeah, it was number 52, T.J. Parker, defensive lineman for Southwest on the stop, broke through the line, and they were able to disrupt that play before it could even get started. But you're right, just a lot of back and forth penalties, kind of a sloppy game so far, and it's still anyone's game here early in the second quarter.
9:30 to go here in this first half of play. Going to take and going to throw it out here, and he's got Khalil. And McBride's going to take it, and he's going to cut back inside, and he's going to get lucky to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's going to be number 3, Marquez Baxter, for the stop, for Southwest.
9:04 clock runs under 9 minutes now, finally.
Southwest playing good discipline man defense, playing the pass really well here early. Clamping down on the receivers if they catch the ball as soon as they do.
Dixon going to look and going to throw to the sideline. He's going to overthrow everybody at 8:42 mark of the game.
Yeah, since that first drive, Dixon hasn't been very accurate with his passes. A lot of high passes, but he'll get settled down here soon. But a very shifty quarterback, very athletic. Good size, able to elude the pass rush pretty much every time, but just need to get a little more accurate with those balls here.
Well, they'll kick it away. 8:38. Going to take it on the 23-yard line, going to break one tackle, get a block, and he's going to fumble the ball, and somebody's going to scoop it up in the air, and number 25 for the Patriots on that play, and that was Michael Clyde. He did not mean to lateral that ball. It came out, and somebody else came in there and got it with him.
That ball came out, and we see Clyde saying, "Look what I found." Didn't intend to catch that, but he was there, right place at the right time, was able to pick up a few more yards for the Patriots, put them in a little bit better field position. But you don't see that every day. Let's see if Southwest can get something going on offense here, Russell.
Well, they come up to the line with 8:23 to go on the 39-yard line. Probably one of their best offensive field positions so far. In a shotgun. Going to look and going to run a little toss to this near side, and he ain't going nowhere because the Noles are going to eat him up.
Once again, great pursuit by the Noles defense. Number 48, Brian Burton, defensive end, closing down with a stop. But it was number 7, once again, Jalen Parker, the outside linebacker for the Noles, who came down and disrupted the play early on and clamped down and just made it impossible for the running back to turn that ball up and get anything on that play. Good stuff from the Noles defense here.
7:41, bring it up to the line along the 36-yard line. They'll go trips to that far side. Frazier in a shotgun with a little help. Throws it out in the flat. And he's got Penniman out there, and he's going to get it back the 3.5, 4 yards they lost on the previous possession and get it back out to the 40.
Yeah, it was able to get just about back up to the line. Number 35, Jeremiah Scott, defensive end. Or number 35, Naaman Anthony, inside linebacker for the Noles on the stop, along with a host of other Seminoles there. Southwest trying to work the outside, trying to get around the edge, see if they can get something going. Let's see if they try to go deep here on this play.
They'll send Jones out here to this near side. They'll go trips on the formation this side. Pennyman, Jones, Pennyman, and one man on the inside, and that's going to be Valentine, I believe. Yes, it is. Another delay of game by the Southwest Patriots. I literally, it's been a long time since I've seen this much laundry on the field. Great crowd on hand again here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Lau here from the Central Georgia Sports Report. I think it took the young man forever to get in the building. And there's still traffic backed up out there, folks trying to get in for this one. Great crosstown rivalry. Going to look and going to go really long down that sideline, and it's not going to be enough. And good coverage back there on the Noles, and he went with him step for step.
Yeah, and it looked like there was good separation early on, but number 2 for the Noles, he was able to recover and blanket the receiver, make sure he didn't have a chance, but it was a good burst early on in that play. I thought they were going to be able to make something happen, but great defense by the Seminole cornerback on the play. Number 2, Jalen Kennedy.
They call him Hollywood. So they'll kick it away, and we've got another flag, and I believe this is going to be delay of game. How do you get a delay of game and a punt?
Yeah, uh-oh.
And they're going to say
Southwest touch it?
Westside did.
Or Westside touched it?
No, they did. I guess they didn't.
Had some false hope right there.
But they're coming back.
That would have fit in the narrative of this series.
They got a legal procedure against Southwest. Well, 6:01 in the second. That's going to be, it was a legal procedure was the call against the Patriots. I'm trying to look, see if I got any other scores. So 6:01. And we'll kick it again. Got it off, no flag. That's terrific. And a fair catch is going to be called for on the 38, 39-yard line. So the Noles will take over again with a chance to do something here. 7-0. They scored on their opening drive. And since then, folks, we've played a little defense, but we really played against the guys in the striped shirts and their flags. The yellow flag has been the dominant performer here tonight so far. 5:54 to go in the second period, and Victor Dixon will lead us crew back out on the field. Scooter Risper will go to that far side. They'll go trips to this near side, and they'll go Barden, Emery, and Farrar. Leave it inside with Freeman. And the big man will cross it across from the 39. He'll get right at the 40. We'll give him a yard, but that'll be gracious plenty on that one.
Number 95, Jerome Denson on the stop for the Patriots. Clamping down here lately on defense. Getting a good push up front. Southwest not able to move, or Westside rather, not able to move the ball as easily here as of late.
Well, good trips to this near side again. Single set back in the backfield with Dixon, who will be in a shotgun. Taking, going to leave it underneath, and that's Freeman, and he's going to break away, and he broke a tackle, 50, 40. He's on his way. They'll knock him down, will they? Down inside the 12.
He has a burst, doesn't he?
He does have a burst, and the big man, if you don't wrap him up,
yeah, no.
He is going to be a load to bring down.
Number 5, Jaquez Penniman, finally was able to haul him down. I thought they were going to have him stop at the line of scrimmage again, just like the last play, but, man, he hits another level. He broke those tackles, and you're right. If you don't drag him down, you don't make sure he's down, he is going to get away from you and make something. Something out of it. What a tough runner.
First and goal, and finally the Seminoles offense breaks another big run by Freeman, and now they'll knock on the door and try with 4:35 to maybe get to the half with a 2-touchdown lead. Dixon going to roll to this side. Looks, got a man underneath, and that was Scooter Dixon, and no, that was number 25, Landon Emery, instead of Scooter Risper. Gets him to the 6. They may give him the 5. They'll give him inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. So good forward progress marked that time for the Seminoles.
Number 5, Jaquez Penniman once again on the stop for Southwest. Cornerback very active early, making a lot of plays everywhere on the field for the Patriots.
Second down and goal at the 4. Scooter Risper will go to that far side. Farrar, Emery, and McBride now to this side. I'm sorry, make that Landon. They'll try to get a push with the big man, and he'll get inside the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. That's where they'll finally get him in there.
It's the senior linebacker, number 3, Marquez Baxter, leading the stop for Southwest.
So they'll bring Emery out. They'll bring Risper out. They'll bring Farrar out, and we got a player down on the Southwest Patriots. And while the good doctors from the trainer side of the field will take a look at him, we'll take a timeout real quick. 30-second timeout. 7-0. 3:30 to go in the half. Knowles knocking on the door.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westside.
Game of the week on DSBN Sports. We will return.
Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
Welcome back to Ed DePore Sports Complex. Russell Deese, Marco Quinn with you tonight. I want to thank our guys last night, John Cosater and John Corson, that were here for that great football game between Jones County and the Howard Huskies. But tonight, it's a crosstown rivalry game. It's the Patriots of Southwest and Joe Dupree at the helm against Spoons Risper and the Westside Seminoles. Knowles lead it. 3rd down and goal from the 2.5. Going to get to Freeman. Big man's going to step inside, and he's going to have a touchdown. So the Knowles finally get back on the board.
Yeah, Southwest broke through. It looked like they were going to have a chance to make a stop there. But once again, number 15, Tyshawn Freeman's just too much, adding that second burst and just getting through for the score to put the Knowles up by 2 scores here right before the half. Great offensive possession for the Knowles.
Yeah, when the big fella got hunched down and stomped them 2 tree trunks he's called legs, he just kind of leaned forward, and they just knew the momentum was going to take him. Extra point from Wong is coming. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Timeout on the field, 3:18 to go in the half. Knowles lead it 14-0. We'll be back after this timeout on the Zoners Pizza Game of the Week.
It isn't said enough, but America is the greatest country on earth. We at Macon Boots know that without hardworking people like you, we wouldn't have any of this. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you make. You are proud of your job, your work, and yourself. You should also be proud of the boots you wear. We have all of your favorite brands at the best prices you will find in Middle Georgia. Macon Boots wants to serve you. Come see us at 3182 Vineville Avenue across from AutoZone. Like us on Facebook. Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Welcome back to Ed DePore. 3:18 to go in the first half. And the Seminoles have owned the board for the second time tonight. Opening drive got them on the board, and we've been in a chess match since then. Unfortunately, there's 3 players on the chess match, and most of them have been from the referees and the yellow flags, as these teams have stumbled with the mistakes here tonight. Here's a high pooch kick. Man's going to take it on the 33-yard line, come to the 35, come to the 36. And that's all he's going to have for the night, and that was Quavante Rutledge. So with 3:12 to go in the half, Southwest will have the ball at the 35, and I'm not for sure what this discussion about is over here. And they are having one.
It's number 9, Shannon Pearson on the stop for the Noles.
Yeah, there is a flag on the play. Oh, dog, what you eating over there? You didn't bring enough for everybody, man. Come on, look. What we going to do with you, man?
I'm still wondering where my Zoners pizza is.
I mean, you didn't have time to get the pizza tonight, man. Jeez. I might fall out, man. You're going to have to hold me up.
Fall that way.
Yeah. I think I'm kidding. I'm going to run down and give me one of them corn dogs when it comes to halftime, probably. I don't know what they're selling down here tonight. Got to have something, though.
Corn dogs. I thought you were an Auburn fan, not LSU fan.
LSU, golly. Who y'all opening up against?
Austin P.
What is that, like a convent or something? Y'all playing a bunch of nuns or something?
Yeah. You got to warm up somehow.
Austin Peavy. Meanwhile, my Tigers playing number 5 Washington Huskies. It's okay, dog. It's just, y'all get ready for big boy football. Come see us. 3:12 to go in the half. I see you got your Rose Bowl lanyard on tonight.
Yeah, I got a,
a little souvenir from last year.
We did make it there.
Well, true. So now we got a 15-yard personal foul, and I don't know what that was about. I didn't really see anything unless somebody came in there really late. So, and that must have been the case. So the Patriots will get good field position, 45-yard line. Frazier going to look and going to try to dump it down around the 44-yard line. And he was trying to go to number 5, Jaquez Penniman.
Great man defense by the Westside Seminoles. Great coverage by number 21, Jalen Burnett. About had a chance to make a break on the ball and get the pick. Ball was a little high, but nonetheless, great coverage by Westside.
You said Jalen Burnett. I remember a young man by the name of Burnett that roamed these sidelines for 4 years and then went on to a great career at Georgia Tech. One of the best high school linebackers I ever saw that could move from laterally from sideline to sideline, Mr. Julian Burnett, and he was a fine player for the Westside Seminoles, and Paul Johnson in the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Frazier going to look. Got a man right over the middle, and that's Penniman again. And this time he catches him, and he's going to roll in across the 50. He caught it on about the 48. Going to fall into the 47, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down, and let's see, this should be 3rd down, I think. He's short of the first down.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Look at the down marker over there where one of the Westside players on that kickoff coverage went into it. It's a tad crooked on the chain, the far end chain gang there. Well, he turned it around now. You can't see the angle on it. They'll go a single set backfield in a shotgun now. They'll send him out. throw out in the flat, and he's got it, and let's see if somebody can come up and make a play. And boy, do they.
Yep.
And he threw it out in the flat that time. Did Frazier to number 20, and that was Bernard Johnson. But the Noles sniffed that one out in a hurry, Mark.
Yeah, these last two plays, Westside's been sitting the house. Good pursuit by number 7, Jalen Parker, outside linebacker for the Noles, making noise all night, chasing them down and locking them up for the stop, bringing up 4th down for the Patriots. Can't say enough about the impact that number 7, Jalen Parker, has been making for this Westside team so far tonight.
1 minute and 42 seconds to go in this one. The Noles will get it one more time as the Patriots will kick it away from the 48-yard line. Well, I say they will. Going to be a short kick, and it's going to land on the 23 and roll out of bounds. Look like they'll mark that one right around the 18-yard line. Let's see where they finally do. They'll give it to the 16-yard line, 17-yard line. And that's where the Noles will take over with 87 seconds left to go in this one in the first half. So Victor Dixon might could get one more chance to work a little magic here.
Yeah, it looks like they'll have just enough time to try to make something happen, get a little more cushion going into halftime. Big contribution by
Scooter Risper.
Tyshawn Freeman last series. Let's see if they try to put the ball in the air.
Jalen Kennedy now is going to be the far lone receiver on that far side. Dixon's going to look. Now he's going to turn up and run out of bounds, and he's going to get maybe 1 yard to the 18-yard line, and that is going to stop the clock with 1:21 to go in the first half. But they are on top with a 14-0 lead. 1:21 to go. Now let's see if the Noles maybe, take a shot here.
It'd be interesting to see if
points came at such a premium in the first half.
Yeah,
you're almost thinking, well, if you can go up by 3, you maybe put this thing in a much more comfortable position. They'll go 3 wideouts to the far side. They'll bring Barden down to this near side, and they're going to leave it with big Freeman, and somebody's hanging on for dear life and going water skiing behind him.
Yeah.
And they get to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, they ran for quite the ride on that run. That was number 33.
And that was a big lineman that was hanging on, 2 of them.
Yeah.
That looked like a nice ride behind a ski nautique or something. That's
he
what
told everybody to get on and hold on.
Come on, let's go, baby.
I saw that movie called Snow Dogs.
Yeah. Jalen Barden comes to this far side, one of the 3 trips to this near side. 1 to the far side. Freeman will stay in there. Now they'll flip them, and they're going to put Farrar out on the outside. And Barden's going to go on the inside along with Landon Emery in the middle. Well, 111, and I'm not for sure what the problem here is, and it maybe has something to do with the marker on that far side. They'll roll the clock now with 70 seconds to go here in this first half of play. Dixon will be in a shotgun, Freeman behind him. Rolls to this near side. Now he's got a little pressure coming. Backside pressure 2. He's just going to throw it away, and somebody went up and made a great catch. And that was Landon Emery, actually, that caught the pass. But he was way out of bounds when he caught it. Stops the clock at 53.5 seconds to go in this first period of play.
Southwest ready for the pass right there with a cover 2 look. We have number 3 for the Patriots, Marquez Baxter on the coverage. And that could have been dangerous, throwing the ball up like that at this point in the game right here in their own territory. Yeah, could be scary.
Yeah, listen, you don't want to give them something cheap here at the end of the half. I probably run the football the last 2 plays. They only had 1 timeout left, and they're going to go with Freeman this time, and they'll push him in there. And so it's going to be a 3rd down, and he'll come over here and talk to Coach Risper. Risper's also talking to Jalen Barden, the wideout, and he'll go in and give the line call, I'm sure. Kennedy will be out there still. He'll be split to that far side. when they break the huddle. Victor Dixon finally gets his play in from Coach Risper with 16 seconds left. Barden will come to this near side along with Landon Emery. They'll go double setbacks in the backfield. Take and look, try to keep some pressure off him. And he's going to get sacked all the way back on the 12-yard line, but not enough time. His clock will run out.
Great pursuit by number 95, Jerome Denson, and number 9, Randy Green for the Southwest Patriots. Good way for them to close out the half.
Well, 14-0 is your score, and it was a long first half. It took almost a full hour and a half. But we do go to the half. 14-0, the Noles lead it over the Patriots. Funny things have happened in this game the last couple years.
I'm going to see if I can go steal those flags.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We're going to step aside, pay some bills, catch our breath, and we'll be back. You're listening to the Zoners Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on ESPNSports.com. We'll be back.
Oh my, what a pizza pie. Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie. Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Wesleyan, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Wesleyan.
It isn't said enough, but America is the greatest country on earth. We at Macon Boots know that without hardworking people like you, we wouldn't have any of this. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you make. You are proud of your job, your work, and yourself. You should also be proud of the boots you wear. We have all of your favorite brands at the best prices you will find in Middle Georgia. Macon Boots wants to serve you. Come see us at 3182 Vineville Avenue across from AutoZone. Like us on Facebook. Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Do you want to win? Do you want to crush the competition? Do you really want it? To be the best, you need the best in nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport. VitaFuse Sport provides IV hydration, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids for serious athletes. Our infusions are nearly 100% absorbed compared to only 20% of oral supplements. So whether you are trying to win a championship, set a new personal best, or just want to perform better and recover faster, VitaFuse Sport was developed for you.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call. Thanks, Lester. And I will work hard for you, too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Wesleyan, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Wesleyan.
It isn't said enough, but America is the greatest country on earth. We at Macon Boots know that without hardworking people like you, we wouldn't have any of this. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you make. You are proud of your job, your work, and yourself. You should also be proud of the boots you wear. We have all of your favorite brands at the best prices you will find in Middle Georgia. Macon Boots wants to serve you. Come see us at 3182 Vineville Avenue across from AutoZone. Like us on Facebook. Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Do you want to win? Do you want to crush the competition? Do you really want it? To be the best, you need the best in nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport. VitaFuse Sport provides IV hydration, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids for serious athletes. Our infusions are nearly 100% absorbed compared to only 20% of oral supplements. So whether you are trying to win a championship, set a new personal best, or just want to perform better and recover faster, VitaFuse Sport was developed for you.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'em, You Sell 'em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'em, You Sell 'em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'em, You Sell 'em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'em, You Sell 'em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily, use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Wesleyan, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Wesleyan.
It isn't said enough, but America is the greatest country on earth. We at Macon Boots know that without hardworking people like you, we wouldn't have any of this. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you make. You are proud of your job, your work, and yourself. You should also be proud of the boots you wear. We have all of your favorite brands at the best prices you will find in Middle Georgia. Macon Boots wants to serve you. Come see us at 3182 Vineville Avenue across from AutoZone. Like us on Facebook. Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Do you want to win? Do you want to crush the competition? Do you really want it? To be the best, you need the best in nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport. VitaFuse Sport provides IV hydration, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids for serious athletes. Our infusions are nearly 100% absorbed compared to only 20% of oral supplements. So whether you are trying to win a championship, set a new personal best, or just want to perform better and recover faster, VitaFuse Sport was developed for you.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here, my kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven and in between bites, you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
It isn't said enough, but America is the greatest country on earth. We at Macon Boots know that without hardworking people like you, we wouldn't have any of this. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you make. You are proud of your job, your work, and yourself. You should also be proud of the boots you wear. We have all of your favorite brands at the best prices you will find in Middle Georgia. Macon Boots wants to serve you. Come see us at 3182 Vineville Avenue across from AutoZone. Like us on Facebook. Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Do you want to win? Do you want to crush the competition? Do you really want it? To be the best, you need the best in nutrition. You need VitaFuse Sport. VitaFuse Sport provides IV hydration, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids for serious athletes. Our infusions are nearly 100% absorbed compared to only 20% of oral supplements. So whether you are trying to win a championship, set a new personal best, or just want to perform better and recover faster, VitaFuse Sport was developed for you.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Planning on a holiday party with friends, family, or coworkers? Texas Border Grill's private banquet room offers seating from 5 to 55. Lunch to dinner 7 days a week. Featuring an amazing menu with aged beef, seafood, and so many other signature dishes. Texas Border Grill.
Hey folks, Russell from Gridiron Game of the Week. When you get ready to buy a new car or a newer automobile, there's always the dilemma of what to do with your current car. Well, that's where You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em at 3306 Vineville Avenue comes in. You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em is the original automobile dealership with the owner in mind. For 18 years, You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em has been the only alternative to giving your car to a local dealer on a trade-in or trying to market your car yourself. So when you get ready to sell your old car, give them a call today at 254-6310. That's You Park 'Em, You Sell 'Em, 3306 Vineville Avenue.
Before you put your company logo or event name on the streets, say it with authority. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's. Shirts, hats, cups, pens, patches, we put your logo on almost anything. Our team provides quality craftsmanship and custom embroidery, and our screen printing will turn your design into wearable works of art. Call or stop by in person for a quote. Apparel Authority. Now at a new location off Eisenhower Parkway across from Lowe's.
Is your house having a midlife crisis? Maybe it's time for a nip and tuck. Cherokee Brick has been transforming interiors and exteriors for over 100 years. Where you see a blank wall or old porch, we see potential. Add warmth and elegance to your home with an updated entryway, porch, or kitchen. At Cherokee Brick, we cut out the middleman and provide a robust selection of colors and sizes to fit your brick needs. Visit us online to find out more about where you can purchase Cherokee Brick, straight from the manufacturer.
Oh my, what a pizza pie! Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie! Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Wesleyan, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Wesleyan.
And welcome back to Ed DePore Stadium. We get ready for the second half. Our scoring highlights, well, there wasn't a lot. 8:17 to go in the first. Khalil McBride with a 5-yard run. Extra point was good. Put the Seminoles up 7-0. We stayed that way in a penalty-marred first half, and then the Seminoles got on the board a second time at 3:18 of the second on a 2-yard plunge by Tyshawn Freeman, and that made it 14-0. And that's where we stand. And this has gotten very similar to how these last two games have been played between these two clubs. Southwest has been unable to generate much on the offensive side of the ball, and mainly because of miscues that have caused some penalties. A lot of procedures, a lot of delay of games, a lot of offsides from the offensive side of the ball, legal substitution, motion. It's just been a plethora of things for both of these teams on offense. So let's get ready for the second half. Frazier in a shotgun, going to roll to his right, and he's going to get a man that's going to try to pull him down back there, and that was big number 53 for the Noles. He got in there in a hurry on him, and he hardly had room to breathe, and that was Atkins on the pursuit that time. So an incomplete pass, and we have another penalty flag on the ground. And let's see what it is. An eligible receiver downfield, so that backs them up 5. They'll go from the 26 back to the 21-yard line. Jones will come out to this near side. They go splits to both sides. Send the man in motion, put the ball on the ground. Quarterback's just going to have to fall on it, and he's going to get covered up in a hurry. That time by number 54 for the Seminoles, and that was Henley. Marco Quinn is stuck in the abyss. Nice crowd here tonight. He went down to go get something to eat, and I ain't seen him in who knows how long. He's like the SS Minnow down there. There's so many people at that concession stand. On both sides. They're still lined up. 6 deep, 4 wide. Jones to this near side again. They go 4 wide outs. Single setback. Frazier going to throw it over there in the flat, and he was trying to go that time to Antonio Valentine. And it'll go incomplete, and it's going to be on 3rd down and about 17. They started the drive on the 36, maybe the 37. And the ball is back on the 29 now. 3rd and 17. Want to thank everybody listening in tonight along the network at DSBNsports.com. Please go like us on our Facebook page, DSBN Sports, and also our Twitter feed at DSBN Sports. And Frazier's going to get caught behind the line. He'll get away. Now he's got some room to run. 35, 40, 39-yard lines where they'll knock him out. Get back to the original line of scrimmage and pick up 2 along the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 8 for him right there. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors here tonight. Of course, Zoner's Pizza, our title sponsor again this year. Don't forget, starting August 30th, we'll be live at Zoner's Pizza every Thursday night from 6:30 to 8, maybe 8:30 on our college football show, Gridiron Gab. And that is opening weekend for the Southeastern Conference and the ACC and everybody we love to watch. There's some huge games that weekend, and we're going to be a part of it. We'll invite you to join us every Thursday night. We'll be live from Zoner's Pizza 3 nights a week, and then we'll be down at Macon Beer Company on one Thursday night a week. We got an interesting thing going on down there, as we touched on last night. They've got these statewide cornhole tournament leagues, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lightning over in the background, and I don't know if we're going to get a delay on this lightning or not. They've got the lightning detectors down here. Zoners, Vitafuse Sport, one of our new sponsors this year, IV Hydration, and they've got a ton of products, folks. Go to VitaFuseSport.com or just go to Vitafuse, and that's Vita-Fuse.com. And they just opened their Macon office here in Albany, and they've got several offices around the state, and that is a very interesting product. It's not just for athletes. It's not just for people that are not feeling good. There's a lot of different areas you can use. VitaFuseSport.com or VitaFuse.com, and that is Vita-Fuse.com. Lester Miller, attorney at law. Don't forget, we'll wrap the game up tonight. Our post-game show will be brought to you by Lester Miller, attorney at law. We call it the final verdict, and we'll give it to you after this game's over with. The Cottages on Wesleyan, Macon Boots, MaconBoots.com. Go there right now and register for free for a chance to win some boots, a free pair of boots. And they've got some excellent merchandise there. You park them, you sell them, the car lot for you. Watch our games every Friday night. Texas Border Grill, Zoner's Pizza, and Kudzu Seafood. Cherokee Brick and Tile, Apparel Authorities, the official clothier of DSPN Sports, BT Media Productions, and we're going to start talking about the Macon Touchdown Club here before long as well, too. Log on to MaconTouchdownClub.com, and we'd love to have you join. Great list of speakers this year. Just go to the join tab on MaconTouchdownClub.com, and you can download a member application and see that fantastic schedule we've got coming up the Monday after Labor Day. So looking forward to that. Next Saturday, the Macon Touchdown Club Kickoff Classic, the Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic from Mercer University, going to feature 4 great teams. A lot of historic programs going to pay in this one. Tatnall Square Academy will take on the Dublin Fighting Irish, and the Northside Eagles will take on Peach County Trojans, and both of those games should be good to watch. Only update we've got right now is a Tatnall Square Academy score here from the Macon area, and they were up about 45-7 on somebody. Bad snap's going to put the ball all the way back on the Westside 20, and that's going to back the Noles up at 9-13. Let's give you some scores. Trutland County and Ace Academy for Classical Education here in Macon, a charter school, and this is their opening year of football, and Ace and Trutland County are tied at 21 apiece in the third quarter. So the Noles will come up to the line on a 3rd down and 25, ball on the 27. They got to get to next year. Dixon going to roll, going to look, got some pressure from Randy Green, going to throw it down the middle, and he was trying to get to Jalen Barden. Falls incomplete, so it's going to bring up a 4th down and 25.
Great pursuit by Randy Green, number 9 for Southwest. Once again, coming out with a big stop. Let's see if they can capitalize on it, get something going on offense. But once again, a good pass rush by Southwest. Force them to try to force that ball in there, bringing up 4th down. Let's see what Southwest will do on offense, Russell.
Back deep for the Patriots. One of the men will be number 25, and that's Michael Clyde. And the other one will be number 5, and that's Jaquez Penniman.
Ooh.
And that ball is going to hit on the ground, and somebody better get on that crowded ball because I'm not for sure. Now we got a flag that has come in again. And it may have gone off a Southwest player, but the Patriots were lucky to get a hold of it. And let's see what the call is here. 8:18.
It was Southwest players who actually ran into each other, Russell. Literally not getting out of each other's way. And Southwest going to need to get real discipline this second half.
Got an update on score here. The only other thing we got from a Macon school, no Mountain Sales is in town. Northeast. Maybe we can find out a couple of those scores. Northeast was playing Trinity Christian Sharpsburg with their new coach at the helm. Hoko was in action tonight. I think they were playing maybe Tift. I think that might be right. As we said, Tattle up 52-7. Ace in their game is tied 21-all in the third quarter. And let's see, Northside is leading 17-7 against Centennial. And let's see what we got here. And I'm not for sure what the quarterback for Southwest was.
A lot of confusion.
A lot of Frazier. And he's got the offensive coach, coordinators all the way out on the field now.
Yeah, a lot of miscommunication from the quarterback, the coach, the receivers on that play. Let's see if they can get back and get things straightened out here. That's just something they can't have this half, Russell. They need good communication. They need to be playing disciplined football on both ends. Keep the mistakes to the minimum.
Well, we got a timeout here. What we're going to try to do, we're going to stay right here. I'll tell you where we are going to stay right here for a second. I'm trying to get us some updated scores and see what we can find out. But .8:16 to go here. Now Southwest will come back on the field. So now Frazier's going to run a little naked bootleg out to that side, and he ain't going to go nowhere. He's going to lose back from the 49-yard line of the Seminoles. And let's see where they're going to give him. They're going to give him forward progress. Now, they're not. He's going to fall back to about the 47-yard line.
Stopped by defensive tackle number 53, LaMarvin Atkins. Great lateral pursuit right there on the play. Chase down the running back. Southwest defense, Westside's defensive front, rather, having great pursuit all night, getting a great push on the ball. Just about every snap, playing the run just about as good as they can.
So Frazier's going to look, and he's going to heave it just long, and he's just going to go throw it down. He was trying to go to number 5 that time, Jacquez Penniman, who's kind of been his go-to guy here tonight, and it's to no avail. And we got a Seminole down, and I don't know what happened to him. He was running on the play, and I don't know what they're looking at. He's all right. He may have cramped up, and I think that is the case. It's a little cooler here tonight now, Mark, than it was last night, but there's still a lot of humidity in the air, and these guys, that was one thing I noticed last night. We had very few cramping problems in that game last night. We hadn't had any tonight, and that's a testament to the coaching staffs and the conditioning they did during the summer.
Yeah, both coaches, Dupree and Spoon, they have their guys ready to play and also well-conditioned. They're doing really, really great considering the temperature right now, the humidity. It's rough out there. Even being down there on the sideline in khakis doing sideline reporting earlier was kind of rough. So,
I told you, man.
But pretty harsh conditions right now, but both teams are holding up really well.
See, you got a piece of pizza. And tell Michael Lau on you.
Good things come to those who wait. I just had to miss a few minutes of the second half.
Penniman will be split to this near side. Askew, I think, or make that Valentine to the other side. Frazier's going to drop straight back. Going to take, and he's going to roll out. And he tried to hit the man over there, and is going to fall incomplete. And very good
Great coverage right there.
Going to
by number 19, Jamie Cooper.
And he was going Savion Jones. 7:15, and the Patriots looks like they're going to have to kick it again on a 4th and 13 play here.
Yeah, it was great patience by the quarterback. Good catch. Jones almost had it. Couldn't quite bring it in, but.
And they're going to fake it on a 4th down play, and he may get bored and get the first down. They faked the punt, and they got the first down.
That might just be what they needed, Russell. When they needed a big play, something to turn the momentum to their favor. Great execution by Southwest. It looked like they were going to get stopped right before the marker. But that second effort boded well for them.
Well, maybe this can be a shot in the arm for the Patriots, what they needed, because they've literally been unable to get anything going offensively here tonight. 6:47 in the third. Patriots come up on the line along the 38-yard line, make it a 37. 6:39 in the third. Frazier will be in a shotgun, and we got an illegal substitution come in.
And once again, right
when
they get some momentum, something like that happens. It's going to push them back. Give Westside a break. They've got to keep Westside on their heels if they want to get some momentum back and do something offensively, and they just haven't seemed to be able to do that between mishaps with play calling and communication and penalties. It just hasn't been able to happen for them.
6:24, he'll come to this near side. Going to run a little jet sweep over here, and he's going to step in at the 40 and get knocked out of bounds that time. And that was Penniman on that little sweep. Update another score here and making it the half. Mount LaSalle 7, Monticello 1. I think they got that wrong. I think it's probably 7-0 at the half on that. Thank you, executive producer Brandon Thompson, scouring the back pages of the internet to find us something.
Number 19, Jamie Cooper, and number 3, DeMarcus Fawston for the stop on the previous play for Westside.
Jaden Williams this time will be split to that far side. Jones will be to this near side. Frazier will be in a shotgun. No, it'll be Penniman on the quarterback's keeper, and they did a direct snap to him. So Penniman's now kind of in this wildcat formation, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down, and we're going to call it about 7, make it 8. Ball rests on the Noles 35. Patriots trying to mount a drive, make something happen, and get the goose egg off the scoreboard and pull this game within 7 if they can. Malik Frazier comes in with his play from his coach. Williams will be split to that far side. Jones to this near side. They'll have a man in the slot. Single setback. Frazier, they're going to come on him, and he's going to run for his life. Now he's going to throw. Got a man in the corner, and he missed him. He led him too far. Marco Quinn, he had a touchdown.
Yeah, a few times here. Good separation from the receivers of Southwest. They've been open. He hasn't been able to connect, and on that play there, great way to keep that play alive. A lot of pressure from Westside. Had a great pass rush. He was able to scramble out, keep the play alive, but just unfortunately overthrown. But that would have been 6 all day if he could have just honed that ball in a little.
Yeah, just put a little more air. He just let it too flat. Update, looks like Dublin's leading in their game 27-7. Trinity Christian has just scored in the third quarter at 6:27 to go up over the Raiders 14-7. That game is at Thompson tonight. Northside up 24-7. Frazier gonna run a bootleg again. No place to go. Better cover up the ball. He's gonna get brought down at the 35-yard line. and the Noles are going to take over, and they stop the drive, and they stop the momentum.
That was number 55, Cam Carson, the defensive end, on the stop for Westside.
Mount LaSalle's is up 9-0 in their game. That is over at Cavalier Fields tonight.
Russell, if Frazier would have just kept going straight, he could have got some more yards, but he tried to cut it back in, and
he actually went right back into the pursuit.
Yeah, took away his momentum he had going, but great pursuit once again by the Westside front.
So the Noles will take over again. Victor Dixon at quarterback. Going to take, and he's going to leave it with the up back, and that's Khalil McBride. And he's going to get about 3 yards on the carry before he's brought down on that far side.
Number 22, Jordan Holmes, on the stop for Southwest.
Victor Dixon will get the play from Coach Spoons. McBride will come out.
And we think we're going to see probably a lot of ground game here as they have the lead, two-score lead. Expect Westside to keep it on the ground and be conservative.
Farrar will go in motion, but it don't matter. They leave it with big man Freeman, and we've got a Patriot down on the ground.
Number 12, Tyjan Blast on the stop for Southwest.
And we do have a Patriot down on the field. And let's see, he may have got stepped on or something on that play. And Coach Spoon's going to jog out there and check on his man. 4:17 mark. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout. Your score from the Ed DeFore Sports Complex: Westside 14, Southwest nothing. We'll be back after this timeout.
Oh my, what a pizza pie. Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, oh my, what a pizza pie. Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Welcome back to the Zoner's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week, game number 2. Hey, folks, keep your heads up. We got a lot of football coming at you next week. Looking at games back at the Ed DeFore next week. Rutland takes on Hawkinsville Red Devils Friday night. The Vikings of FPD come over to take on Paul Carroll's Howard Huskies. And then the Macon Touchdown Club Middle Georgia Kickoff Classic next Saturday, live from Mercer University. The Tattnall Trojans take on the Dublin Fighting Irish, and the Northside Eagles take on the Peach County Trojans. Low snap to Dixon, and he goes to Freeman, and the big man rumbles ahead, and then he's going to have a first down. You got to wonder at this point, Mark, with 4:02, now the Southwest defense has been on the field a long time.
Yep.
Is that going to start paying dividends when you got a guy like Freeman and Dixon, when they can do a controlled running game on you, and they're just going to lean on you and pound you, and then Dixon can get outside, make you chase him a little bit, and it just wears your defense out.
Yeah, Southwest has been doing a great job of holding up on defense so far, but like you said, it might just be too much from the handle down the stretch here.
Barton, Emery, and Risper to this side, but they go to Freeman. The big man gets 3. But we got a flag in the backfield, and that's number 143.
Number 9, Randy Green on the stop for Southwest.
So that's going to back them up 10. I don't know where the flag was thrown at. Was that thrown way back at the original line of scrimmage? It was back on the 43, 44. So that's going to take them back to about the 34-yard line, 33-yard line, going to be the 33. And so it's going to be first down Ball on the 33. And it's going to be about 23 yards for a first down. They got to get all the way to the 44-yard line, make it to 43. About 24 yards to go. Victor Dixon in a shotgun. Had one man come on him and broke away. Going to throw it to the sidelines, and he was trying to hit number 18 that time for the Seminoles, make it number 10, Barden. That's who he was going to. Ball's incomplete. 3:18. We're in the third period.
Great pass rush by T.J. Parker and Randy Green right there for the Patriots. Flushing Dixon out of the pocket, forcing a throw that he didn't want to have to make on the run. Once again, I mean, Southwest doing a great job getting after the quarterback, doing a great job for the most part of run defense, but it's going to come down to how that offense can respond and give a little help to this defense, who's been playing a pretty solid half, pretty solid game for the most part.
Yeah, the defense has been giving them help, and then we got a flag on this near sideline over here. Delay of game against the Westside, and they're going to bring it back and mark it back 5 again, and that's going to put it all the way back to the 27-yard line. So the ball rests on the 27-yard line. And it's going to be a second down and 27 now for the Seminoles. 3:18 and the clock stalled there forever.
Another timeout.
Another timeout.
Just can't get it.
Well,
can't get on the same page tonight.
Yep, we'll take it with them. Real quick timeout. 3:18 to go. Westside leads at 14-0. Welcome back to Ed DePore, Russell Deese, Marco Quinn, Brandon Thompson, the game call here from Middle Georgia State University. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast, which we could clean up the penalties for you, and I'm sure the coaches do too, but they have come in bunches tonight. If you wanted a penalty flag for Christmas, you got an early Christmas. Santa Claus, Easter, Yom Kippur, whatever you got, you get it. Throw a little screen underneath, and they got that time to Khalil McBride, and he doesn't have a lot of running room. Well, he'll finally get from the 27, and he'll go to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line at most. And, you know, at some point, Mark, somebody's going to have to pick up the pace here now.
Yeah, Russell, it's just really hard for either team to get any momentum, any continuity going tonight with all of the penalties. It's between the false starts and just not being able to communicate with the coaches, getting the plays in, getting people in the right position. It's really hurting any sort of ability to get anything going tonight for both teams, and we're seeing it again on display with Westside here.
Dixon's going to look, and he's going to get chased, but he finally got a completion down here to his man, and that was Farrar, who took it all the way to the 41-yard line. But he was chased big time in that backfield, I believe, by number 12. I don't know who that was. I thought it was Randy Green at first, but it wasn't.
Yeah, good pass rush by to John Blash. Great tackle by Keon Brantley right there in the open field.
So a fourth down play coming, and the Patriots will send back number 5 Jaquez Penniman. And let's see if the Noles do kick it, or are they going to play around with it here? And it's going to take a Seminoles bounce, and it's going to go all the way inside the 22 to about the 21. And
Seminoles haven't had a bad night punting the ball. Pretty good on that side of special teams so far, getting some good punts tonight.
So a little bit in the hole here now as they'll be down deep in their own territory. Let's see where they're going to mark this ball. Maybe the 22, 23, maybe not. 22 is what it looks like. Jones will come to this near side. He's been one of his favorite targets here tonight, along with Valentine. And this one's going to be thrown incomplete. And that may have been Penniman he was going after over there. Clavante Rutledge is who he was going to on that. So they'll bring him up to the line. In a shotgun. Going to run a little toss sweep, and he almost put it on the ground. But he did get outside the corner, and he got to the 25. And we got a flag in, and I don't know if this is going to be a hit.
Looks like it's going to be holding on number 7, which from Southwest on the outside. I looked like it was a pretty good stalk block out there, but we might see a holding call.
And it was a hold. And that's going to back him up 10 yards. He turned the corner and almost got up maybe the 27, 28, 29-yard line. But the flag came down along the 25, and so that pushes him back, and it's going to bring up a second down and make it 20. Pushes him back to the 14-yard line. Low snap, Frazier in a shotgun, and he's going to get nailed back inside the 10, maybe the 8.
That was number 54, Calvin Henley, making the tackle for the Noles, bringing up third down. That clock's ticking, Russell, nearing to the end of the third quarter. Southwest is just simply they have to get something going. They want to get back in this thing. They need to make something happen.
33 and a half seconds left, and it's going to bring up a third down. Ball is going to be marked just outside the 11, or right at the 11. They've got to get to the 31. We'll make that the 32 they're going to have to get to. Gonna throw long, going down that sideline. They had a man and almost caught it incomplete.
Once again, had a man open down the sideline.
Didn't overthrow him, he underthrew him that
time. Just underthrew him this time, and was almost able to come back and make a play on the ball.
Got another flag on the ground. Holding against Southwest, and they're going to decline that. Going to bring up fourth down. And that's going to give them an opportunity to get Landon Emery a shot at a punt return here, in which he is going to be able to catch this ball pretty deep into Patriots territory. Also back deep, I believe, will be Jalen Barton. Got a Seminole sneaking on the field here. Snap is good. kick is very short. Very short. Going to come down on the 36. Going to take a Patriots roll and get to the 39, and that's as far as they go. Well, the third quarter is over. The Seminoles lead at 14-0. You're listening to the Zoners Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSBNSports.com. We'll take a timeout and get ready to finish it up with the last quarter here from the Ed Before. We'll be back.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
I am Lester Miller, and if you've been in an accident or hurt on the job, I want to work for you. My office is right across the street from the Bibb County Courthouse, and it doesn't end there. Middle Georgia is my home. I graduated from high school here, college, and Mercer Law School. My family goes to church here. My kids go to school here. I work hard for my community, and when you need an attorney, I will personally take your call.
Thanks, Lester.
And I will work hard for you too.
Contact Lester Miller today for your free consultation.
Welcome back to Ed DeFore. First down and 10. Knowles got it deep in Patriots territory in the 39 to start the fourth period of play. And they'll get it over the middle. And going to Jalen Barton, and it falls incomplete. It's going to bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, coverage by Bernard Lawrence right there for the Patriots.
Give you an update.
Surprised to see Westside put it in the air right there in that scenario.
Well, if he catches that seam route, maybe he's off to the races and makes this a 21-0 game, and that Mike could do it. Marvin James just sent us a tweet, 30-20 late in the third quarter. Warner Robbins over Tip. Throws it out in the flat out here, and he's got a man wide open, and that was Landon Emery. And he's going to take it from catching it on about the 43 and roll into the 33. But officially it's going to pick up a 7-yard pickup for him. Make it 6. Second down and about 4. Maybe 4.5.
Number 6, Bernard Lawrence on the stop for Southwest. Patriots yet again playing good defense. Let's see if they can hold Westside on this third down.
Wides to either side. Big Freeman will get it. He'll step inside the 30, run over a man, and get to the 27. And that was two big fellows that met each other right there with Randy Green and Freeman.
Yeah, Freeman's just your guy for third and short. Number 22, Jordan Holmes on the stop for Southwest.
They haven't run Freeman as much here in this second half, and in the fourth quarter, guarantee you're going to get a big dose of him. And they hand it off to him again, and he got a big hit by number 12 for the Patriots back there that time, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see Freeman cooking this clock here late in the game as the Seminoles try to close this one out. Number 12, Tyjon Blash on the tackle for Southwest. Of 2nd and 11 here.
Into 3, Waco leads Baldwin 12-7. Pretty good old rivalry there. Dixon going to look, and he had a busted play. They went and smothered up his receiver down here. He was looking for Farrar, but couldn't get it done.
Yeah, great pass rush right there by number 52 for the Patriots, T.J. Parker. Been doing a great job getting through Westside's offensive front all night on the pass. Brings up third down for the Seminoles. Southwest still hanging tough on defense.
Yeah, and they really haven't let Westside hurt them too bad on the offensive side of the ball here tonight. Just a lot of mistakes, both teams. Go trips to the right, and he'll roll that way. Got some blocking from Freeman in the backfield, and he had a man that just went up between three people and make a beautiful catch, and that was Landon Emery.
Southwest had the coverage set up. They sat back, and
perfect.
And the receiver just got right in that pouch, and what a laser, what a great throw by the quarterback. Huge first down for the Noles.
Look over into that north sky over there, and there was a big flash of lightning that just ran across it, as you'll get on these summer nights. Dixon, look, throws in the corner of the end zone. He was going for Scooter Risper, and it tipped in away. Number 6 got his hand up there. Another good defensive play, Mark.
Yeah, great man coverage right there by Bernard Lawrence. Got his hand on it, couldn't bring it in, but broke it up nonetheless. Great play by the defensive back for Southwest.
$9:29 now to go in this final period of play. Noles trying to mount a drive and maybe put the nail in it. They'll split them 2 on either side. They'll have Big Freeman back there at the tailback. He'll stand on the left side. Dixon, boom, got his man. Number 1, Farrar in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Simone Farrar.
Defensive end for Southwest almost made it there at the last minute, but great block picked up by number 15, Tashawn Freeman.
Well, he just
towards Dixon's blind side right there to give him just a split second more time to make that pass. But once again, great pass by Dixon. Love what we're seeing from this junior quarterback tonight. Great patience in the pocket.
That route by Farrar was really good. They had an up and a back coverage, and he just ran a straight route and waited as late as he could to break into his post. And when he did, Dixon put it on the money. Extra point is up and good. Timeout on the Pills. Noles lead the Pats 21-0. 9:22 to go in this one. We'll be back.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
Welcome back to Ed DePore, Russell East, Marco Quinn, Brandon Thompson feeding the coal over here to the old computer to make sure everything works. 9:22 to go. Glad to have you with us here on opening weekend on the Friday night. We had a great one here last night at the Ed DePore Sports Complex between the Jones County Greyhounds and the Howard Huskies, with the Greyhounds coming out on top late in that one. And the Noles have finally scored again here in the fourth quarter to make it 21-0. Southwest trying to make something happen in the final 9 if they can.
So that might have been the last bit of cushion Westside needed to run away with this ball game. We'll see if Southwest can come out here and get something going. They've tried to put the ball in the air. They've come close to making some big plays, passing wise. The last one we just saw in the last series was just a little bit underthrown. Had an overthrown ball the series before that. Receiver was able to get past the DB on the seam route, run a really good route, just couldn't execute and get that ball in there. Still a lot of tough breaks for the Patriots tonight. Let's see what they can get going this series.
9-14. First down and 10, ball along the 34. Going to throw it out here in the flat to a man, and the Noles are going to eat him up. They got him way behind the line of scrimmage, about 5 yards. Didn't pull him on that one, Mark.
Yeah, number 32 for the Noles, Nate Brookins, free safety coming up, defending that screen pass well, helped out by a host of other Seminoles. They've been pretty clamped down on that screen pass all night, defending it really well.
It's got to develop quicker than what they're doing with it. He's leaving him out there too long on the transition out of the shotgun snap, and if you're going to run that play, you got to make it. It's got to be pop.
Absolutely.
So this time, Penniman will come over to the slot on this near side. Frazier back. Now he's got some time. He's going to overthrow it, and it's going to be intercepted by number 32 for the Seminoles, and he's got room to run. If he gets a block, he could go. He moves it back in the middle of the field. Now he goes outside. 20, 15, 10, 5. So he takes it from the 39, 40-yard line. It's a 60-yard interception return for the Noles. Number 32 brought it back.
Again, number 32, Nate Brookins, who just made the stop on the play prior to this, comes up with a huge interception. Trying to see if they called it a touchdown or not.
Well,
he might have been just short.
Yeah, we got flags all over the field. Now, how did I know that was not going to happen? Let's see. Are they going to race the touchdown? Personal foul. First down. So the golly bum. 21-0. You go in to make it 28-0. You get a personal foul on the 15-yard line. On the inside of the 15 over here, too, which was away from the return. At least 10 yards away from the return. Back inside the field. Because he was all the way down the sidelines.
Yeah, Russell, you hate to see a huge play like that negated by just a silly personal foul penalty like the one we just saw. Just that's undisciplined play, but I saw the coaches talking to him a second ago, and I'm sure it won't happen again. Nonetheless, great interception by Westside.
Dixon will stand in at the 30. Got plenty of blocking. Now he'll have to go outside, and he'll run it, and he'll run out of bounds and get tackled late out of bounds over there, but there won't be any flag. And he'll go out around the 20. Let's see where they mark him out at. And I'm afraid that may be Dixon that's laying on the ground over there hurt. And it is the quarterback, Dixon, for Westside, and that is not good. Oh, my goodness. Late in the game, you're leading 21-0. Should have been 28-0, and now all of a sudden your quarterback had to run a bootleg, and he got hit late over on that sideline, and he is all the way up against the wall over there. And that's a good sign. I think that's cramping, and that's all it is.
Yeah, he's up.
Maybe it could have been a hamstring,
walking
too.
On his own.
Yeah, he's got to shake out a cramp. 7:53, and they'll bring Dixon over here to the sideline. He's trying to shake it out. Once again, want to thank our sponsors here tonight, Zoner's Pizza, VitaFuseSport.com. That's Vita-FuseSport.com. VitaFuse just opened their office in Macon. Check them out, folks. It's Vita-Fuse.com or Vita-FuseSport.com. Very intriguing product for all of us that live a hectic lifestyle and just don't get enough nutrition. We get worn down and get dehydrated during the week, and it's going to be an interesting thing to see here that they brought to Macon. Sports teams especially are using this, and in order to win the game, you got to stay in the game, and it's all about hydration. Vita-Fuse.com. Lester Miller, attorney at law. Don't forget the post-game wrap-up show. And they've got a new quarterback in out of the Wildcat position that time for the Seminoles. And another flag on the play. Good Lord. And that's Farrar that was carrying it. Back to our sponsors, the Cottages on Wesleyan, Making Boots, makingboots.com. Log on right now to makingboots.com. Enter your name to win one of their fantastic set of boots that they have over there, and they've got all kind of stuff from Ariat to Georgia Boots, the Georgia Boot Company boots. They got some really nice stuff located right there on Bible Avenue. You park them, you sell them. The car lot for you. Don't just park it, sell it. Bring it to you, park them, you sell them. Texas Border Grill, Kudzu Seafood, Zoner's Pizza. Want to thank those guys that are showing our games each and every Thursday or Friday night, whatever we got going on. You can watch them on the big screen there. Cherokee Brick and Tile. Mike Peavy and his crew, very good to us. Apparel Authority, the official clothier of DSPN Sports, BT Media Productions, and the Macon Touchdown Club. So Farrar is going to throw it long that time. He's going to stay in at quarterback as Victor Dixon is on the sideline, still getting those cramps looked at. 7:22 now, and it looks like Dixon's ready to come back in. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 15, ball marked back at the 35-yard line. .722, 3rd down and 15, ball along the 35-yard line. Dixon back in and shuck out the cobwebs, and he's going to throw it. And Scooter Risper is going to make a great catch down on the 19-yard line. They'll mark him on the 20. Heck of a catch by Scooter.
Yeah, great rollout by Dixon right there. Great job by Scooter to bring it in. Number 6 for Southwest. Bernard Lawrence tried to come across and make a play on it last minute. Couldn't get there fast enough, but wonderful passing catch between the junior Dixon and wide receiver Scooter Risper on that play.
And we got a little rain coming down now. Little sprinkles, 7:02. Going to take and hand it off inside to the running back. And it's going to get about 2 on the play. Maybe the 17-yard line. We'll check it and see.
Number 90, Dexter Smith on the stop for Southwest.
Well, son, glad to have you back here on the broadcast. We did a lot of them over here through the years, didn't we?
Absolutely. It's hard to believe. I started doing with you, 2013?
Golly, it's hard to believe. That's we're coming up on. That's 5 years ago. Tempest Fugit. Taking a loose snap. Dixon's going to run around. Look, going to hit a man. Farrar down inside the 7, maybe the 6-yard line. They'll give him the 7. That's going to be enough for a new set of downs. And it's going to make it 1st and goal, but stop the clock at 6:06.
Yeah, great job on reeling in that catch there. Number 9, Randy Green brought him down, but what a great catch by number 1 for the Noles. Samore and Farrar.
So Dixon will have to pick this one up off the ground. He'll still throw a touchdown pass.
I think we're going to get a interference, but that will be
I believe that's going to go against the offense.
So it look like a push-off?
Yep.
Well, nonetheless, a great ball by Dixon. He's really finding his groove here late in the 4th quarter. I'm impressed by the junior quarterback, Russell.
Yeah, Jalen Barden caught it, but they're going to accuse him now. Well, yeah, that was Barden. That's right. And now they're going to back it up again with 5:48. Literally, we've joked about the flags here, guys. What do you think the over-under on the number of times it's been thrown? 30? It's at least 30 flags.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been at least 30 flags thrown in this.
40. 40.
Yeah. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Victor Dixon. And here we go. Yeah, we got another flag. 31. Delay a game.
Even the PA announcer is getting a chuckle out of it.
Yeah, it's it's something. It is certainly something.
Yeah, this is something else.
So that backs them up 5. Scooter Risper will run in with the play from the sideline. Risper to this side, Barden to the other, along with Emery. And Farrar and Risper on this side. Victor Dixon's going to throw the long fade, and you just threw it over Emery's head.
Emery didn't even know where the ball was on the play. Number 14 for Southwest, Keon Brantley.
And we got
another coverage
and
another flag.
We got no, sir. You got 2. You got one down on the 12-yard line, and you've got one in the backfield. So we've got holding, and I think you're going to have illegal use of hands or pass interference away from the guy who was throwing it to, because there was no interference on the play with Landon Emery. That was Dixon was just throwing one of those Steve Spurrier balls. You got to throw it right here. That's where I want you to throw it, right there. He'll throw his hat out there. So, holding on the receiver and then personal foul, and that may have been a late hit on Dixon that got him in trouble there. 5:41 to go. We've got to think about a player of the game at some point here. Mr. O'Quinn, Victor Dixon, going to throw the fade to the corner.
There we go.
Got him again, incomplete. Good effort, though. Trying to go to Barden again on that play. So it'll be second down.
It's going to be Quentin Johnson on the coverage for Southwest.
Looking over Brandon's shoulder here, looks like we got a storm cell heading our way. We're on the west side of Macon, so we're getting some rain coming in. Abbeville has beaten Lincoln County 57-0. Throw it out there, and he's got a man. He's going to dive for the end zone, and they're going to call him out. Landon Emery's going to be out on like the 1-inch line. He's going to be inside the 1. 5:17 to go.
Jamari Moss pushed him out just short of the end zone.
Update from Trutland County and Academy for Classical Education. And Trutland is now 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Leads it 33-21. So their first varsity football game, they fought hard. They were 21-all going into the third quarter.
Was that Ace?
Yes. Victor Dixon now in a shotgun. Low snap again. Ooh. And he just got crushed. And he is sacked all the way back on the 10, maybe the 11-yard line.
Yeah, host of
Randy Green in there
Patriots,
again.
led by Randy Green. He's had a really solid game for the Patriots. Been all over the place tonight.
Yeah.
Linebacker picks up the sack.
Jerome Denson in there on it. There's 3 of them that laid the wood to him. 4:29, the clock finally runs again. 21-0. Westside has knocked on the door down here for the last 2 minutes, but massive penalties have kept anybody from doing anything.
It's good to see the Southwest defense playing with pride right now.
Absolutely, they're playing hard.
Playing tough, making Westside earn everything they're trying to get here with 4 minutes left.
Delay a game against Westside. 4:03, back them up 5 now. So had the ball first and goal inside the 1-yard line. Got the big sack back to the 11, and now they're all the way back on the 16. Make it to 15. 3:54 left in this one. Snap. Going to Scooter Risper, and did Scooter bring it in? Incomplete. Scooter couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah.
And he is slow getting up. And very frustrated in himself. The little fellow went up and got it. He's only 5'8", about 145, and that's with two big old rocks in his pocket. But he is a hard-playing young man. He should be. His daddy's a head coach.
Yeah, got up high enough, got his hands on it, just couldn't quite bring it in. Good coverage by number 25, Michael Clyde, for the Patriots.
So Dixon in a shotgun at 3:41. Going to throw it in the corner, and is it going to be intercepted? No, but there's going to be a flag on the play in the end zone. It's going to be pass interference against the Southwest Patriots. I think he actually intercepted that, but there's a flag in the end zone. And he hit number 10, Jalen Barden, just a tad too early. We are coming up on a 3-hour football game, gentlemen. Defensive holding. So that should move it from I think the ball was actually on the 15-yard line, wasn't it? I don't know where they're going to put it, where they'll spot it down at now. Well, they'll spot it down all the way down to the 7. And they still huddled back on the 25. Dixon's going to have it snapped and thrown on the ground, going to throw it to Scooter Risper again. And he's had a couple of low snaps. Randy Green in there on the pressure again.
I think that was about the third or fourth low snap this series. Number 25, Michael Clyde, again on the coverage, covering Spoon. Ball was just out of reach, but good defense by Clyde on the play.
Don't forget our post-game wrap-up report tonight. The final verdict right here, brought to you by Lester Miller, attorney at law. When this one's over, don't forget we archive it up as well, too, as soon as the game is over. Just go to DSBNsports.com, click on the archive section. You can go back and watch it again, or you can go to our YouTube live channel, DSBN Sports, or our Facebook page. Subscribe to us on YouTube and like us on Facebook. Throw it in the corner, and this time he's going to throw an interception, but it's going to be out of bounds. So it's going to bring up 4th down with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go on this. So the Patriots will take over. And they'll have the ball at their own 7-yard line. Make it the 8-yard line, maybe. And they'll have it 1st and 10, trailing 21-0 with 3 minutes to go in this game. Take and hand it off inside, and they'll get it across the 10, maybe the 11. And we'll go to the 3-minute mark in this game. 180 seconds left to go in it.
Number 55, Cam Carson, with the tackle for the Noles. As we wind it down, 2.5 minutes to go in this one. Good defensive performance by both teams tonight, but man, at the penalties, Russell.
They had plenty of them. And they'll hand it off again inside and pick up about maybe 2 yards on the play. He'll go from the from the 10. He'll get to the 11. That's pick up a 1. Coming up on the 2-minute mark.
Number 54, Calvin Henley, makes the stop for the Noles.
2:08. Close to 2 minutes now. and the crowd starting to pile out. I had a few sprinkles here right as we started, but there is a long line of traffic out there, folks. So don't be planning to go on anywhere in a hurry. Ain't but one way out, like an Allman Brothers song. Going to take and throw it in. A man's going to catch it and give it up to the 31, maybe the 32, 33. And that's Valentine, and he's had a pretty good night here tonight for the Patriots on the receiving end of football.
Yeah, great catch by Valentine. Number 32, Nate Brookins, brought him down. But a great throw and catch for Southwest in a night where they haven't had a lot of offensive production. Good to see them connect on a pass for the first down here.
1:23 to go in this one, and the clock runs. Southwest with a new set of downs out along their 34-yard line. Going to take and going to throw it long, and it's going to go past everybody and fly out of bounds on about the Noles 30-yard line. And the receiver ran an out route, and the quarterback threw a fly route.
Yep. It's another instance of miscommunication here in this game.
70 seconds to go in this one. Don't forget, coming up next week, we'll be right back here at the Ed DeVore Sports Complex. It's the FPD Vikings, as they'll pay a visit over here to the Howard Huskies, who we saw last night. Southwest now, he's going to run. The quarterback is, and he's going to try to get outside, and he ain't going to get nothing but hit after about a 3-yard game. So a tough 3 yards for Malik Frazier.
Yeah, good effort by Frazier to keep the ball alive. Number 55 on the stop, Cam Carson for the Seminoles. Yeah, another great job of him getting down the field laterally and making the stop. Can't say enough about how tough this defensive front for Westside has played between their defensive tackles and ends and linebackers. Great stuff for the Noles tonight. Good job of getting across the field and just making stops all night. 29 seconds to go. They're handed up the middle. He'll cross the 35, get up to the 37. And let's see if the Patriots run one more play or not. And it doesn't look like it with 4th down. I don't think they'll run the risk of punting this football away. And the Noles are going to win it. It was a tough defensive battle. It was made tougher by way too many mistakes. That's going to do it. The final score, 21-0. We'll step away for a second. We'll come back and get the final verdict on this game. We'll be back after this timeout.
It isn't said enough, but America is the greatest country on earth. We at Macon Boots know that without hardworking people like you, we wouldn't have any of this. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you make. You are proud of your job, your work, and yourself. You should also be proud of the boots you wear. We have all of your favorite brands at the best prices you will find in Middle Georgia. Macon Boots wants to serve you. Come see us at 3182 Vineville Avenue across from AutoZone. Like us on Facebook. Macon Boots. We fit Macon.
Oh my, what a pizza pie. Take one bite and you'll say it too. In fact, take one bite of anything they cook at Zoner's Pizza Joint and they've got you. You will immediately taste the difference because they make their dough daily. Use only the finest cheese and top quality meats. Zoner's even cuts their vegetables fresh daily. Combine all that on a crisp crust taste of a stone oven, and in between bites, you'll say, "Oh my, what a pizza pie!" Zoner's Pizza Joint, Forsyth Road, Macon, and Houston Lake Road, Warner Robins.
Hello, I'm Joy Johnson at the Cottages on Westland, inviting you to come see our spacious assisted living suites. Each suite has its own kitchenette, private bathroom, separate bedroom, and living space. We provide meals, housekeeping and laundry services, personal care assistance, and a variety of daily activities. Come by and visit us soon. You'll see why our residents feel at home and why families trust their loved ones to us at the Cottages on Westland.
How do you say, my attorney met with me personally?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I got the compensation I deserve?
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester.
How do you say, I won my court case?
Thanks, Lester.
谢谢 Lester.
Thanks, Lester. You're a good man.
I am Lester Miller, and I will get you the compensation you deserve.
Thanks, Lester.
He ain't afraid of no one.
It's time for the post-game wrap-up. Let's head back to the stadium and get the final verdict on this one, presented by Lester Miller, attorney at law. Ready. Our internet here.
Russell, can you hear me?
Yes, Mark, I've got you loud and clear. You down there? I don't think Mark.
Check, check, check.
And let's see if Mark can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mark. I'm not.
Check, 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 check.
And we're trying to get Mark down there. And we'll see if we can get his headset straightened out real quick. And Mark, can you hear us? And I don't know if he's got me or not.
Yes, sir.
Mark, you there? And Mark, have you got us?
Check, check, check.
Well, he can't see us.
Wait.
Check, 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 check.
And I don't think Mark is going to get us. And he can't see our hand
Check,
signals.
check, 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 check. Back. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check,
All
check.
right, Mark
Check,
doesn't
check,
understand what we're
check,
doing
check,
here.
check, check.
Somebody needs to tell him to go talk because we can hear him and he can't hear us. But unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell him down there.
Can you hear me?
So let's see if Mark can get his presentation in and we can get out of here real quick.
Check, 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 check. Check, check. Check, 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 check.
Well, anyway, let's recap the scoring quickly and let's get this wrapped up. In the first period, it was 8:17 to go. And Khalil McBride from 5 yards out made it 7-0, second period. And let's
All right,
get
guys, I'm here with Coach Spoon and our player of the game, Dashawn Smith. Coach, can you tell me what you were telling your players here after the game?
Yeah, we just told them, we're just glad to get back on the winning side of that rivalry. Coach Dupree does a good job, and they've gotten after the last 2 years, but my kids bounced back. They're a little older now, and they're seniors, and, they still have that Westside pride and that brotherhood.
Good stuff, Coach. Can you talk about a little bit about your defense, about how important their play was tonight that resulted in your W tonight?
Yes, defense played lights out. You can tell we haven't played in the game, though, both offensively and defensively. For the most part, defense got after them, missed a few tackles here and there. We got to learn to wrap up, but we didn't have a lot of blown assignments, that type of stuff. So I'm so proud that my kids, tried to play as we coached them on the defensive side of the ball.
We're excited to give out our first DSBNsports.com player of the game. Can you tell me a little bit about what this player meant to you tonight, what he did for you guys?
He's a stud now. He's 250 pounds. You don't see many tailbacks that are 250 pounds, but he runs like just a tad under 240.
Well, it was a pleasure watching you play tonight, man. Congratulations. Coach, thank you so much for your time. Good luck the rest of the season, and just congrats on a great win.
All right, Mark, thank you once again. The final from Edipore Sports Complex, 21-0. Knowles gets their revenge after 2 losses in a row. That's going to do it for us tonight. We'll see you next Friday night, everybody. Our time is up. Thank you for yours.